For millions of standard employees, the annual tax filing process is a simple, predictable loop. You receive a W-2, punch the numbers into a software prompt, and hit submit. This standard 1040 form, along with basic consumer software or a neighborhood preparer, handles these routine domestic scenarios perfectly well. But financial lives rarely stay static. At a certain point of growth, taxpayers trigger specific legal escalations that outgrow consumer-grade solutions. It happens the moment you decide to incorporate an S-corp, accept a cross-border contract, or open a foreign bank account to manage international investments. Applying routine data entry methods to a multinational financial structure exposes the taxpayer to severe federal compliance penalties. The Internal Revenue Service operates as a highly resourced, formidable federal collection agency equipped with deep investigative tools. The reality of this becomes painfully clear the moment a certified letter arrives announcing a formal audit over a multi-year discrepancy. If you turn to a standard, uncredentialed local accountant in this moment, you hit a strict legal wall. Standard preparers lack the legal authority to represent you before the IRS. They cannot argue your case, negotiate a settlement, or answer a federal agent's direct questions on your behalf. You are left to face the weight of a federal inquiry alone, navigating complex tax codes without a defender in your corner. Bridging this specific legal gap requires a specialized type of practitioner, the enrolled agent. The enrolled agent, or EA, is the highest tax credential awarded directly by the United States Department of the Treasury. While certified public accountants are licensed by individual state boards to practice within state lines, an EA holds sweeping federal jurisdiction across all 50 states. To earn this designation, practitioners pass a comprehensive 3-part federal examination focusing entirely on tax law. This grants them what the government calls unlimited representation rights. In practice, unlimited means an EA can legally step into your shoes to argue your case in aggressive audits, negotiate appeals, and halt active collections. This federal authorization transforms the tax professional into a recognized legal advocate. When an EA steps into an active IRS crisis, the first priority is isolating the exact cause of the government's inquiry. Attempting to resolve an audit by guessing what the IRS knows often backfires. Volunteering the wrong information triggers entirely new penalties. Instead, an EA initiates an IRS health check. By filing a power of attorney, they legally bypass the public-facing IRS channels to gather hidden compliance data. They pull direct IRS transcripts, safely downloading a complete history of flagged accounts. This side-by-side comparison chart shows the exact internal data the government is using. EAs use it to isolate the specific discrepancy against your filed returns. Diagnosing the problem directly from the government's own database replaces the panic of an audit with a clear, data-driven strategy for resolution. Once the crisis is stabilized, the EA shifts to remediation. This is crucial in areas where domestic rules collide with international tax law. Moving money or business operations across borders triggers strict federal reporting mandates, like FBAR for foreign bank accounts, strict FATCA compliance, and E2 treaty investor tracking. EAs analyze cross-border income streams and apply the correct international tax treaties to ensure these complex structures are legally compliant. They manage this through highly structured workflows, utilizing encrypted client portals to build a rigorous, heavily documented paper trail for every transaction. The complexity of your financial life must dictate the legal caliber of the professional you hire. A standard employee with a single income source will rarely need this level of defense, but expats managing foreign assets, self-employed professionals, and owners of structured businesses operate in a much stricter regulatory environment. Complexity in a financial life demands federal compliance, structural process, and the specific legal authority of an enrolled agent.